I'm sitting here with Jack Stratton, an artist and art preparator who helps us here at GreenHill, and we're going to be discussing what he thinks about when he works on hanging art for us and what you need to know at home. What elements do you consider when you're beginning a project?
What happens with a lot of art is you're not necessarily dealing with just beautiful, compelling things. Sometimes you're dealing with provocative, alarming things, shocking things, things that challenge you. And so it becomes even more important to make the experience unalienating. Like if you're going to be looking at like scenes of horror, I mean, if it's presented in the right way, it feels all right. You're not threatened. You can look at something that's horrific and go, I see that for what it is. There is a center line for your eyeballs. And at the GreenHill, that's 59 inches. And that's probably, we aren't standing, but I would imagine it's the average woman's eyesight line is really about 60. And this is just slightly below that, which is really good for the public. I think, people come in here in wheelchairs, there's lots of children. So you want to have the art experience be pretty equal to everyone.
So what are some of the common mistakes that people make when hanging art at home?
People put art in dangerous places where it might be rubbed into or poked into. I think people tend to overdo it, and people that have a lot of art do this more than anybody. They just want to have all their art up. Or having something that's very gentle and sweet next to something that's really loud and obnoxious. That can be problematic because it's like this little painting, nobody ever looks at it because they're looking at this, And this happens in galleries too, but we try not to let that happen.
And how much do you think color coordinating your art in your home matters, if at all?
Well, it does, because it could drive you crazy. It just depends on if you want to contrast the work or if you want it to settle in really well. And sometimes settling in isn't a bad thing because old oil paintings that are nostalgic of our home place or something like that. We want that to be comfortable.
Other than measure twice and hammer once.
Yes, measure twice and hammer once.
Any other words of wisdom you can give us?
To have original artwork that you live with, the wonderful thing about that is that stuff keeps giving it to you. You keep getting something out of it. In fact, you might not realize how much you're going to get out of it yet.